Hi guys, today I'm going to discuss volume 1 of number 5 by Taiyo Matsumoto. The other day I went to the bookstore to collect an order that I made, and since I was already there, I decided to snoop around the manga section, and thanks to that I came across this magical item. The cover just caught my eye. I thought about it a little and I was like, fuck it, and I bought it. Now that I think about it, I've been making a lot of fuck it purchasing lately, and for no particular reason too. Huh. Anyway, I bought it and I couldn't wait to get into it. I was excited because usually I read manga off my phone, and before even reading the manga, I read a description of it before getting into it. But this time, I didn't even open the manga. I just bought it and I didn't know what I was getting into. So I just quickly sat on the first bench that I could find and started reading it. At first, I was confused. Obviously, I was confused because there's no build up, it just goes straight into the story, which I love, by the way, because it allows the author to incorporate the backstories as the main plot progresses. The main protagonists are number 5 and number 1. Number five's real name is Yuri and he's Russian. There's no information on number one other than the fact that he's the leader of the military group that number five is part of. Number five killed number nine and betrayed the government. I say betrayed with a quotation marks because depending on which side you are on, it can be seen as rebellion. And to me personally, it's more fun to think of it as rebellion.
Bro, I'm the edgiest guy around here.
Besides, his motives for doing it are still not clear. And now he has the entire world coming after him. Number one's army seems to be the government's main mascot in promoting a propaganda of peace. And because of what number five did, everything is about to go in fumes. The army has 9 commanders, and they all go from number 1 to number 9. I'm not sure if it's in the order in which they joined or simply a measure of strength. There's also the hint that all the 9 commanders were selected, each from a different continent and background, which would imply that there are 9 continents instead of 7. I'm not sure on this take, but I put it out there just in case. You can always correct yourself if you're wrong. So that's that. And this is just what something that I got from it, but it seems like the world is under just one government, and it's most likely a communist regime, either communist or what's the other one? Socialist. Yes, either communist or socialist. But I'm more inclined to socialist because this manga is very heavily influenced by Russian themes. It's heavily influenced. Maybe because the main character is Russian, that that's imply that's fuck. I'm literally mind fucking myself right now. Never mind. Let's leave it at that. I will expand on it on another day. Okay, it's a bit tricky to describe the time period. It seems to be in the future and past all at the same time, while also incorporating fantasy and futuristic technology into it. It's it's chaotically beautiful. It's like you purposely make a mess. That's how it seems. I'm not familiar with Tayo Matsumoto's work, but from the comments that I've seen, he seems to be very well established and respected artist in the community. I'll I'll look up some of his work and try to wrap my mind around his style, because the art style is effortless. When I say effortless, I mean that from a first look they just look like sketches, but it's so effortless that it makes it unique in its own way, because nobody is doing that. And I don't remember the last time I sat for 2 to 3 hours just reading. No, I remember back in the One Piece days when I was binging One Piece and Naruto. How long was it? 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, around that time. Anyway, the last time that I sat down 2 to 3 hours just reading, it's been a long time. I finished the volume the same in those 3 hours. I just read it. It's fun. That's the word for it. Fun. Also, as I was reading it, a song was mentioned. Well, not really a song. It's an orchestra, orchestra. The name is Brahms Symphony Number One in C minor. I'll probably put that symphony in the background while I'm talking when I edit the video. So I played the song in the background as I was reading it, and it was like going back in time in the late 19th century, and just looking at what the everything is going on from above. The characters had more life to them. The story felt more dramatic. It was like watching a movie. I truly recommend this manga. It's at its early stages too, which makes me more excited about what's to come next. And it's also fairly unknown, so it makes me feel special in some way. So yeah, that's about it. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you on the next one.